Hey everybody, just a really quick update for the evening. A few things have happened today. One is that I tried to contact the secretary of my consultant. One of the things I discovered yesterday while I was in hospital waiting to get everything sorted out and get my tube unblocked was that when I was at my consultant appointment on Tuesday last week, just after I'd left, her secretary had called me to try and get me back to do another ECG. I don't know what's wrong with my heart this time or not wrong with my heart, but for some reason there was a message from the secretary on my answer phone saying, please can you come back immediately, preferably today if possible, yikes, to have another ECG done. So I'm a little bit worried about this. I tried calling them back today, but the secretary was off, so they've had to email the consultant, and I will have to wait to find out on that one, unfortunately. I spoke to Nutricia, my home care company, just to update them that my tube is now unblocked. And also because I wanted to ask them about something called a giving set with a medicine port on it. So the giving set is the bit that connects the end of my tube to the end of the bag of feed. And at the moment, if I want to run a feed during the daytime, what I'd need to do would be disconnect the tube, flush the medicine down, reconnect every single time I wanted to do that. Now that's okay if I've got loads of medications that I need to take at the same time, but as soon as I need to take them at different times from each other, that gets really annoying really quickly. So the dual port with the medicine port giving set on it means that all I'll need to do will be stop the feed, push the medicine down, push a bit more water down just to flush everything and restart the feed. No undoing of connectors and anything like this. So it's much cleaner, much less messy, much less faff. My dietitian has agreed that I can have a go at these, so she's going to send some out. I don't know if I'll get them in my delivery, which is due on Friday, of all of my monthly supplies from them. But if not, it should come pretty soon there afterwards. And actually, there's a Facebook group of people who have feeding tubes of various different kinds, and I was asking on there about whether such a thing like this exists in the first place, which is where I knew to ask Nutricia about it from. And a really nice lady on there I was talking to said, oh, I'll send you a few. So I've got a few coming at some point this week in the post to try anyway, which is really awesome. So thank you, very kind Facebook donator, whoever you are. I'm really grateful to you, and thank you also for letting me know that I can get them from my home care company. My dietitian is coming to visit me again in another 2 weeks. Fingers crossed I may actually put some weight on between now and then. I don't know, I'm not feeling too hopeful about it at the moment, but because I'm so badly constipated, it's really hard to tell. Although there has been a small amount of improvement on that front today, but nowhere near as much as what needs to be. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty bloated and full and horrible at the moment, and I would very much like not to be. But I am also seeing my GP on Wednesday for some regular check-ins. So hopefully if things aren't shifting along by then they might be able to give me another medication to try and get things moving a bit. This will be number 5. I'm on 4 laxatives a day now. And it's been a week since I've had a proper bowel movement. These are the things that nobody likes to talk about, right? But when you have a chronic health condition or several chronic health conditions, these are the things that just become everyday facts of your life, and sooner or later you just have to go, you know what, everybody does it, or in my case doesn't do it very often, but we've got to just talk about it. So there it is. I am having trouble having bowel movement. I haven't had one for a week. I'm, in spite of being on loads of different medications for it, it is one of the many health problems that I have. It's something called colonic dysmotility. And it's part of the Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. And the other problem with it is that the more constipated I get, the more I need to self-catheterize, because of course when you're insides are all bunged up and they get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger in one place, there's less room in other places for things to expand, like for muscles to relax. So it means that it's really hard for your bladder to open properly. And this is probably why I needed the catheter while I was in hospital, and the most likely explanation for why I need to intermittently catheterize myself now. Which I can do, and that's fine. But then, of course, each time I do that, I'm putting myself at risk of getting another bladder infection. And I've had to do it a few times over the last few days, which I'm not surprised about. But of course, I'm now, I think, developing yet another bladder infection. So I'm hoping that I can nip this one in the bud and take some more antibiotics for it now. I'm still waiting for the results of the urine sample that was sent for analysis of the first infection, just to make sure that there's no resistant bacteria that I've picked up. I checked today and that hasn't come back in yet. But as I said, on my GP appointment on Wednesday, then hopefully there might be some results then. That's it for this evening, I think. I'm going to keep it a fairly short one. And as ever, please like and subscribe and send me all your thoughts and comments, and I will talk to you all very soon. Okay? Good night.